there, sports fans and car enthusiasts. Welcome to the channel. Well, if you watched part one of our two-part series, you'll know that I spent $30 on 2 boxes of star cards from everything from the late 70s to 80s. Didn't find any late 70s here, but so far, box number 1 has really produced a lot of cool cards there. Some 83 Schmidt, some Viola rookies. I'm just going to quickly go through this. 84 Kevin McReynolds rookie. A lot of George Bretts. Cal Ripken, a lot of good star cards in here. A lot of cool hits from, everywhere from, the high dollar, or $1 mark to, up to $5, $6, maybe even $10 for some of these here. Pretty cool hits that I've gotten so far in these from the first box. Will box number 2 keep adding to this pile, or will it be a whole bunch of commons? We're going to find out by opening this box right now. Alright guys, let's jump right in. This is box number 2. Again, 2 whole boxes of these. Cards ranging supposedly as all star and star cards from everywhere from the late 70s all the way up to the late 80s. Box number 2, first time I'm opening it up here, and it looks much like the first one, so it looks like there's a lot of 80s stuff in here. First box produced a lot. Second box, let's see what it does. It does look like there's maybe some little older cards in here, but we're going to get started and see what we get. And again, like the first video, we're going to be on a bit of a pitch clock. There's some football interesting in there. We're going to be on a bit of a pitch clock here. So I'm not going to spend time going through every single card here. I'm just going to quickly flip through and pull out some of the highlights that I see here. So right away, I notice there's some weird thing hanging in the middle of this, which is it's an ornament card. Roger Clemens. Interesting. Not sure what that's worth. I'm going to set that aside. We do have these are a complete random mix of cards in here, so it's really hard to ascertain exactly what you're going to get. So starting off with football card there, we got some 82s. I'm trying to flip these around here. Actually, we'll start with these football cards. Kind of knock these out of the way. These are very glossy. Rennell, what's that? Bobby Ingram, there's an 88 Rose. Some glossies here, some looks like more modern cards in this one. Let's see, we got 83 Eddie Murray. We got some Kmart glossy cards. So definitely starting off with some kind of junk, but we'll see. Although there's a 82 Johnny Bench. There's a Nolan Ryan super veteran card. We'll set that aside as a little mini hit. I'll make my little pile right there so everybody can see it okay. Larry Halliday, 82 Raleigh Fingers in action. So these are all over the place here. Was that a Reggie Jackson 500th home run card? McGuire Diamond Kings, an 85 Donner Schmidt. There's an 82 Pete Rose, very off center, but we'll still count that as a little mini hit there. There's a Nolan Ryan Pacific card. These are even more all over the place than box number 1. 83 Jesse Orosco. We got some more football cards here tucked away in here. Ty Detmer victory card. Some promo card shoved in here. Again, football. There's a Mike Schmidt collector's edition. That's pretty cool. Is that Drake's? Yep, Drake's. I remember these. So it's an 81. It's pretty cool. I'll set that aside. Little mini hit. 87 Tony Gwynn. Looks like we're starting to get into more baseball here. There's Ken Griffey. There's yet another Barry Bonds
it's a hit
card there. Nice little hit. 88 Palmeiro rookie card. All right, some more football. Johnny Bench, more Johnny Bench. Papa Griffey, more football here. Steve Young, Sammy Sosa. So this box looks like it's definitely a mix of maybe some more modern stuff in here as well too. There's some Pro Set Herschel Walker. There's a Pete Rose 81 Drake's. 86 Pete Rose Diamond Kings. We'll set that aside. George Brett All-Star card. Not worth a whole lot. It's kind of dinged up. A little Troy Aikman victory card there. This is some random spattering of football. 88 McGuire. Checklist. What we got here? Yeah, we got 86 Roger Clemens. Set that aside. 85 Schmitty, a little off center. Well, yeah, I won't set that aside. Baseball all-time greats with Ruth. So there's a Chris Hoyles card. Newer cards here. Palmeiro. 88 Puckett. 88 Smith. Some newer cards of Harold Baines. More mixed football. Who is that? I'm not sure who that is. Manny Ramirez. Okay. Hard to see that one. Jock Jones. More weird promo cards. There's A2 Ken Singleton. Pat Burrell. There's a Harold Baines rookie card. 81 Fleer. Nice. Weird cards. 85 Donruss. Eddie Murray. The Pete Rose record breaker. More football. Let's see. What was it? Barry Sanders. It's an 89 Barry Sanders. Tim Raines. We got some mini cards here. Mini football cards. I want to get more into the baseball stuff here. I'm trying to get through this stuff as fast as I can. I got another Drakes here. Carew, more football. If you guys see anything noteworthy in the football, let me know. I'm not the biggest football guy here. I do collect some, but mostly vintage football, just like I do mostly vintage baseball. We have another Drakes here. What is that? Carew. Pretty cool. More random football. I really want to get through these. All right. There's a Reggie Jackson Purina card. Elway. I believe some stars here. There's more victory of Musinas. Carter. Sean Jefferson. I did see the Barry Sanders there, which was nice. But Kevin Falk. There's a Rich Garces. All right, now we appear to finally be getting back into straight baseball. There's an 85 Cal Ripken All-Star card. Set that aside. There's an 81 Johnny Bench. There's an 85 Fleer George Brett. We'll set aside. Oh, more football. There's an 85 Donruss Pete Rose. Set that aside. We got an 82 Fleer Mike Schmidt. 86 Ripken. Testaverde. Father and Son Ripken. 87 Ripken. There's an 81 Fleer George Brett. And going back into the box here. 83 Fleer Gorman Thomas. We got a bunch of 83 Fleers here. Vita Blue, Tommy John, Dave Steve, Atlee Hammaker, Mar Hoyt. Can we find a Boggs or a Gwynn or a Sandberg in here? 88s. Not much of note in these. Schmidt, Langston, Hubie Brooks, Bissy Barfield. There's Leiter rookie cards. That's not bad. We'll set those aside. There's 3 of them. It's worth maybe $2, I think. Hershiser, Yount, Saberhagen, Hernandez, Langston, Fernandez. Okay, I'm going to set this stack aside here so it's not getting in the way. Going into 83, Donruss. There's Dale Murphy, Pedro Guerrero, Tony Armas, on the floor. Eddie Murray, not bad. Bob Horner, 83 Jim Rice, 83 Don Sutton, Hall of Famers. Kent Herbeck, rookie, I think it might be his second year. Bruce Sutter, Hall of Famer. Some more 88s here. Joe Parker, Rigetti. Is 85 Fleer. Henderson, Winfield. Schmitty and Sandberg. Winfield, Parker. Some 84 Fleers. Necro, Dawson, Gossage. Hall of Famers. Steve Garvey. Benson Yaz. There's an 84 Fleer Nolan Ryan. That's cool. 84 Fleer Mike Schmidt. Put that aside. 82 Donruss, Fred Lynn, Guerrero, Fisk. There's Yogi. Very cool Yogi. Steve Garvey, Hal McRae. Back to 83 Holland. Get this Diamond King Ty Cobb one. More Diamond King cards here. Rogers, Yastrzemski. These are 83s, right? 82s. Jim Palmer, Guidry, Jackson, Valenzuela, Foster, Fingers. Foster again. Reggie Jackson, Bench, Henderson, Steve Carlton, Fernando's, Raleigh Fingers, Stargell, that's a cool one. Dale Murphy, 83 Pete Rose, a couple of them. Set those aside. Herbeck again. We'll set these aside. Keep the line moving. Some 82 tops. Cedeno. We got Jay Howell and Lizcano rookie cards. A few of those. You got a Bruce Hurst rookie card. Not too shabby. A couple of those. Goose again. Got some more. Turn these around. 82s. Suter, Perez, J.R. Richard, Cecil Cooper, Buckner, and Armas. Going back into 85 Donruss, Valenzuela, Yount, Garvey, Ricky Henderson. Pretty cool. 81 Fleer, Carlton Fisk. 84 Fleers, Buckner, Concepcion, Amos Otis, Gaylord Perry, Johnny Ray, Lance Parrish, Dave Parker, Sachs, Steve Carlton. Pretty cool. There's another Kevin McReynolds rookie card here. We've got one in the box number 1. Juan Samuel. Is that his rookie? I always forget. Yeah, it's a Juan Samuel's rookie card, too. I don't think it's worth that much. Tim Tuffle, Guerrero, 85 Donruss, Sandberg, Valenzuela, Winfield, Carter, Henderson, 85 Fleers, Garvey, Evans, Herbeck, Raines, Morgan, Dave Steeb. There's an 88. These are some nicer 88 McGuire's. We'll set those aside. Got a few of those in box number 1. Mattingly, Sierra, Sean Hilligus, Ripken, Diamond King, Dave Winfield, Hernandez. These are 84 tops. Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Steve Carlton, Henderson, Carter, 84 Gwynn, 84 Henderson. Not a bad card. Andre Dawson. Moving into, we got some 83, 84 mixes here. Get this stack aside. And moving into 83, Tom Seaver, 84 Fisk, 83 Sutton. You can see they're falling behind me. There's an 83 Willie McGee rookie card. Set that aside. Griffey, Ron LaFleur. A few Ron LaFleurs. Dave Kingman. Reggie Smith. Amos Otis. Ooh. Careful. Gary Templeton, Nettles. Don Baylor. I hate to accidentally hurt a Boggs or a Gwynn rookie card here, or Sandberg. There's the Speed and Power cards. There's an 83 Ricky Henderson. Let's set that aside. Nice little hit. Hernandez. Willie Wilson. Cards are slipping out of my hands here. Sorry. Pedro Guerrero. Quisenberry. Fernando. Suter. Rigetti. There's an 83 Flair Nolan Ryan. Set that aside. Guidry. Gossage. Perry. Raleigh Fingers. Lots of Hall of Famers. Lots of stars in here. There's the Rains and Al Oliver. Letting Go of the Rains and Double Trouble cards. Fernando. There's Tim Raines again. These are all 84 Fleers if you don't know already. Amos Otis. Gaylord Perry. Manny Trio. Kittle. Winfield. Madlock. Kingman Jenkins. Templeton Durham. Cedeno. Mannix. Just going to quickly go through these here. Claudel. 84 Fleer Reggie Jackson. There's the Perez, Rose, and Morgan card. McGee, second year. There's another Nolan Ryan 84. We'll set that aside. Boom. Very cool. Keith Moreland, Fred Lynn, Kent Herbeck, Hudson Benchignaz. Pretty cool card. Gary Reedus, Don Baylor, Johnny Ray again, Raleigh Fingers, Jody Davis, Walker, and Perry. All right. I definitely like box number 1. I think we're getting our money's worth. So, again, both these boxes together are worth $30. So, episode 1 and episode 2, grand total spent $30, so $15 a box. Not too bad. Billy Martin 82, 82 Raines, 84 Lee Smith, Tommy John, Al Oliver. There's an 84 Henderson. It's nice. Set that aside. Carter, Kittle, Staub, Smith, Cedeno, Maddox, 84 Sandberg's nice. Set that aside. 84 Simmons, 84 Palmer's nice. Yeah, I won't set that aside, but I will set aside the 84 Brett. All right, Mario Soto, some 84 Fleers again. All these are around here. So this round is an 83 Fleer. Yastrzemski, Foster, Parker, Dawson, Carter. It's Winfield and Herbeck. More Carters. Home run threats there. Fountain of Youth with Stargell and Hart. Rose. 83 Schmitty. Let's set that aside. Ron Kittle rookie card, I think. There's an 83 Flair Pete Rose. Stargell. Pena. Bill Buckner. Terry Kennedy, Rusty Staub, Bill Buckner again, 82 Fleer, 82 Ron LaFleur for Donis. There's a Nolan Ryan Diamond King, like that one. Set that aside. Brett Diamond King, some 82s, nothing of super import there. All right, trying to get through this as quick as possible. All right, another big stack here. There's an 82 Fernando. I think that's a nice card. I think it's worth a couple bucks. Let's set that aside. Yankee Powerhouse with Jackson Winfield is pretty cool. Saves leader for Raleigh Fingers. Some more 84s. Oh, man, I loved this card. I'm going to set that aside, actually. It's not worth a whole lot. It's like a buck or two, but I always loved Tony Fernandez, so I'm counting that as a hit. Don't judge me. Deion James rookie card. Tom Seaver, Al Oliver, Dave Engel, Leon Durham, Andre Dawson. Jack Clark, Ron Say, Bill Buckner. Some more 84s here. Parrish, Kingman, Jenkins, Guerrero. Some 82 Fleers. Mazzilli, Vita Blue, J.R. Richard. Lennon Evans. There's another. This one's way off center. Fernando. Willie Wilson. 83 Donruses. Dave Winfield. Gaylor Perry is another 83 Willie McGee rookie card to set aside. 83 Carlton. Atlee Hammaker. Willie Aikens. Tony Perez. These are 81s. We got some Purina cards here. Handful of those. Carlton, Guerrero. Rose is a nice one. We got a promo card here. Some more Drake's cards. Singleton, Jackson, Garvey, Lynn, Dave Parker. 84 Fleer. Henderson's nice. We'll set that aside. Tim Raines 2. Oh, look, we got the San Diego Chicken card. I always like that one. I'm setting that aside. That's a hit. It gets a buck. Tom Bernansky. There's the Pete and Repeat card from 1982 Fleer. I always like that one. Setting it aside. Kurt Gibson. Kingman. Necro. Pena. Fisk. Robin Yount is a nice one. I'm going to set Robin aside. Raleigh Fingers. Stan Sutton. Again, I know I'm skipping over cards that are worth probably a buck or two. I'm in here, but I'm just pulling out just some key hits or cards that I really like here. All right, Steve Sachs, back to 84 Fleers, by the way. Murray, Cooper, Rusty Staub, Hernandez, Steve Carlton, Tommy John, Concepcion, Parrish and Booth card, Rod Carew. Pena is another Henderson. I already set one aside, I won't set both. Altabay Owens manager's card. Craig Nettles, Ogilvy. There's a George Brett and Perry Pine Tar incident card. I think that's worth a little bit. Dave Winfield. There's Carew. I think these two go together. Yep. Carew and Boggs. That's a pretty nice juxtaposition card there. Hendrick. Kingman. 81s. 81 Donruses, that is. Fred Lenz. Ron LaFleur. Singleton. Clark. Blue. There's an 81 Palmer. I'll set that aside. Not bad. 81 Eddie Murray. Biyogi. Reggie Jackson again. I don't think it's worth that much. Gaylor Perry. Mazzilli. Winfield. There's a Mookie Wilson rookie card.
It's a hit.
Very cool. Ricky Henderson again. All right, sorry, folks. Had to take a quick little break and cough there. Cesar Cedeno. Kicking it back off. 81. There's a George Brett MVP card. A couple of those from 81s. Those are not bad. There's an 81 Ozzie Smith. Nice hit there. Gorman Thomas. There's 81 Stargell. There Richard. Steve Garvey. Another Stargell again. Rod Carew, 81. Not bad. Another Rod Carew, 81. Cecil Cooper. Paul Molitor card. Willie Stargell. Bill Madlock. Leon Durham. We're getting nice hits again, folks. This is really a cool box of cards to go through. A2 Fleer, Don Sutton. We got a Fergie. We got some more. We got Tom Seaver. It's a nice one. I'll set that aside. The dynamic duo with Seaver and Bench. I'm going to set that one aside as well. Johnny Ray. Look at that. Tim Raines' second year card. Or is that his first? That might be his. Actually, I think this is his rookie card for Fleer. I can't remember. Setting it aside. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Mario Soto. Steve Sachs. I think it's technically his rookie card. I'll set that aside too. Fergie Jenkins. Just a whole smattering. All right. 82 Fleer, Ron Say, Amos Otis, John Denny. 82 Topps, Don Sutton. Couple of those. Dave Parker. There's an 83 Steve Sachs. Al Oliver, Willie Wilson, Ron Guidry, Dave Winfield, and we are getting into a little bit of 70s here. The 76 Johnny Briggs. There's a Reds team card. Eric Rock, 76. Rennie Stennett. What else we got here? These are all 76s. Dwight Evans, not a bad card. Maybe a couple bucks. I'll set that aside. Dick Allen. Rogelio More. His 75 World Series card. Pretty cool. Set that aside. We got a Rennie Stennett leader card. We got another promo card. Kent Tekulve. We got some Nord Drake's card. One other Drake's card of Jim Rice. Not bad. 76 Jim Burton. 76 Reggie Cleveland. Doug Griffin. Hebner. Bill Butler. Larry Christensen. And we got a rookie pitchers. Don Assay. Frank LaCourte. The two most noteworthy on there. Back to 85 Fleer, it looks like. And we got another Big Guns one. Or multiple cards. That's Willie Upshaw and Lloyd Mosby. There's a Ripken in action card. That's a cool one. Al Hall and Lee Tunnell together. Pennant clinchers, Garvin Gossage. Steve Jeltz rookie card. Ruben Sierra. Let's see here. We got these, the All-Star cards. Strawberry, Whitaker, Morris, Madlock, Atlee Hammaker. Nothing really big in here. Henderson is nice. One of the first glossy cards I can remember. And I'm just going to jump in and grab this whole last to see couple of random football ones there. We'll knock the box aside and see what the last things we have here. We got an 84 Harold Baines, kind of beat up. Joe Charbonnet with Drake's. Vance Johnson football card. Got some more football cards here at the beginning. Tim Bowens. Not much there. We got a newer Octavio Dotel. Cecil Fielder. Dwight Evans for 86. There's an Alvin Davis rookie card. There's an 86 Nolan Ryan. Set that aside. More Cecil Fielders. Andy Van Slyke. Frank Viola. Harold Baines. We got Atlee Hammaker's rookie card, 82. Not bad. Not worth much, but pretty cool. Dave Concepcion. Got some more 82s, well, at least one more. Willie Wilson. 88 Donruss, so Herbeck, Incaviglia, Jet Clark, Parker, Puckett, Corey Snyder, Jim Rice, Raines, Parker, Fernandez, Herbeck, Fran Sandberg. Back to 82s. Nettles, Hendrick, Hal McRae, Garvey in action, Bruce Sutter, Al Oliver, Amos Otis, Don Sutton, Perez, Concepcion, Parker, Vida Blue, and Gossage. There's still more here. Seaver, Stargell, Concepcion. Back to some 86s here. Set that aside. Yunt, a bunch of Lenny Dykstra rookie cards, a whole bunch of them. These are about $1, maybe $1.50 piece. Dave Winfield, Dunston, Strawberry, Carter, Tony Fernandez, another Alvin Davis rookie card, a couple of them. Steve Garvey, back to 85 tops here. Murphy, back to 86 tops. Gwynn, Whitaker, Bradley, Bell, Hernandez, Ozzie Smith, Lance Parrish, Darryl Strawberry draft pick card. That's pretty cool. Not really a hit, but Sean Dunston, more Alvin Davis rookie card. Ozzie Smith, Lenny Dykstra, Hershiser. All right, going into the last handful of cards from both of these boxes. I've been super impressed so far with what I've gotten for my $30 investment. 82 Fleer LaFleur. We got Carter and Parker All-Stars card. I like that Seaver one. Set that aside. The All-Star Game card. East meets West with Valenzuela and Carter. Got some 81 Fleer Murphys. I always like this McCovey one. Set that aside. Linsky, Stargell. Probably set Stargell aside, but I didn't. Tony Perez, Damaso Garcia, another Carter. Cedeno. I like the Henderson. Gotta set Henderson aside. Garvey. Willie Aikens. I see the George Brett 390 average card. Setting that aside. Winfield, Gossage, Gorman Thomas. Back to 83 Fleers. Tim Raines. Lee Smith. Second year card. Durham. There's a Carlton. Jody Davis. Lee Smith again. Leon Durham again. Robin Yount. Don Sutton. Paul Molitor. Some great cards in here. Gary Matthews. There's our Lee Smith rookie card. Gotta set that aside. We got All-Star infielders White and Dent. We got 83 Fleer George Brett. Gotta set that aside. Kent Herbeck. Second year card. Might be a technical rookie. I can't remember. All-Star catchers Fisk and Carter. Al Oliver, Lance Parrish. Jim Rice. Jim Rice again. Greg Luzinski. Charles Hudson, 84. 84 Seaver. I like that card, but not going to set it aside. Ron Say, Lee Smith, Steve Kemp, Jim Palmer, Brigetti, Gorman Thomas, Ron Guidry again, Tony Perez, Jesse Orozco, Reggie Jackson, nice card. And rounding us off with 88s, unfortunately. Well, there's two 85 Fleers there. But Fernandez, Dawson, Clark, Diamond Kings, Reigns, Diamond King, Strawberry, Valenzuela, Carter, Barfield, Mitchell, Parker, and the last two cards are 85 Fleer. Last three cards, sorry. Jeff Leonard. We got the Giving Away the Signs, Sparky Anderson. And finally, Chicago Cubs Divisional Champ Team card. Rounds us out. Holy Toledo, folks. I am super impressed. Box number 2 presented us a whole bunch of valuable cards as well. Brett, Lee Smith rookie cards. Brett again, Henderson, McCovey, Seaver, Ryan, Ripken in action. A couple of 70s cards are nice. Steve Sachs, M. Raines, rookie. I think his rookie. Seaver again, Ozzie Smith. These 81 Donruses that are nice. Brett's, Henderson's, Mookie Wilson rookie card. Put a Palmer in there. The Brett and Pine Tar incident, Perry one. Robin Yount, 82. Pete and repeat card. The San Diego Chicken. Happy to have that one. Henderson. Willie McGee rookie. Tony Fernandez rookie. Valenzuela. Ryan Diamond King. Pete Rose. Mike Schmidt. George Brett. Sandberg. Henderson. Nolan Ryan 84 Fleer. Nolan Ryan 83 Fleer. Henderson again. McGee rookie. A couple of McGuire's from 88. Kevin McReynolds rookie. Pete Rose 83s. Mike Schmidt. Nolan Ryan 84 again. A couple of Al Leiter rookie cards. 4 Al Leiter rookie cards. George Brett, Schmidt, Rose, Brett, Ripken, Harold Baines rookie card, Clemens, Rose, another Barry Bonds rookie card that we've seen before, Rose Drake's, lots of Rose cards, lots of Ryan cards. And when you add that to this stack of great cards, which I showed off at the beginning from box number 1, that makes a pretty big win in my mind. You guys let me know what you think. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. And I look forward to the next episode. Catch you then.